loaded up with traders today. Joining us now, Scott Bauer, Trading Advantage. Good morning to you, Scott. And you're taking a look at Procter & Gamble. Scott, this has been a volatile year for this stock.
It has been, especially, for the world's, largest consumer staples stock. We've really seen it trade in quite a range. In fact, over the last, 5 or 6 weeks, we've seen the stock up over 10%. So with earnings coming out, just in a few hours, this is going to be really, really important what they say. They're looking for 77 cents a share. But I think what's going to be more important is what they say about Europe. What kind of guidance do they give? If there's anything negative here, if you look at the charts, twice within the last 6 weeks, there's what traders call a gap, where there was a gap opening, one to the downside, one to the upside, right around that 62 level. So if you look at that, one day on the downside, we gapped down there. The other day, we gapped up from 62 to 63.5. Well, what traders look at is that gap has to be filled, meaning if we see any sort of negative news here, guidance is bad, revenues are short, whatever it is, I would not be surprised to see that gap, what they say, being filled and trade down to 62. But if things are good, watch out on the upside. There's huge open interest in January options on the 65, 67.5 lines. In fact, 68 is major resistance in this stock. I don't know that we're going to breach that, but with the huge open interest that we're seeing out in January, if we do get a good report, I'd probably look for that, somewhere in between the 65 and 67.5 level.
Also, P&G was a big sponsor of the Olympics. Maybe they'll get a push from that.
Yeah, we might. And, we just heard yesterday also that NBC is actually, or the Olympics are actually going to break even. They're not going to lose money. And with P&G being such a major sponsor and getting so much ad time and so much positive face time, who knows? That may help.
Good to have you on the show today. That's Scott Bauer, Trading Advantage. Have a good weekend.
You too, Angie.